Okay, let's do one more ungraph. Here it is, number 64. So, again, our order of things that we're going to figure out, we're going to talk about horizontal asymptotes, vertical asymptotes, x-intercepts, and y-intercepts. Pretty much in that order. Okay, so horizontal asymptotes. This one seems more clearly than others that we have looked at to have a horizontal asymptote of y equals 0. And so that means that the degree of the denominator is greater than the degree of the numerator. Okay, so the degree of the denominator is at least 2. Vertical asymptotes. We have one at x equals -2 and another one at x equals +4. I didn't say that quite right. There we go. Okay, so that means that in the denominator we have to have factors of x plus 2 and x minus 4. Okay, so maybe the denominator is of degree 2 and the numerator of degree 1. But check it out. Here we have both of the asymptotes going up together. That means that the 0 that makes this asymptote is of even multiplicity. In other words, x minus 4 is a factor not just once, but twice. Okay? So now we have multiplicity, we have degree 3 in the denominator. Okay, let's look at x-intercepts. I guess there's just one, and it's right here at x equals 2, and it's a touch and go. So that means that x minus 2 is a factor of multiplicity 2, of even multiplicity, because it does the touch and go. So now we have y is equal to a scalar that we haven't figured out yet, x minus 2 squared over x plus 2 times x minus 4 squared. Okay. So now let's use the y-intercept here to figure out the rest of it. Now, I would say that that y-intercept is at approximately 1/2. So my y-intercept is at the point 0, 1/2. I'm going to plug that in. As we did with the polynomials, to find that outside coefficient a. So I have 1/2 is equal to a times 0 minus 2 squared over 0 plus 2 times 0 minus 4 squared. So that's a times 4 over 2 times 4 squared is 16. Okay, so that's 32. So we have 1/2 is equal to 1/8 times a. My objective is to get a by itself, so I'm going to multiply both sides of this by 8. So a is equal to 8 over 2 or 4. Okay, so my entire equation is 4 times all of the linear factors that we have there. So, of course, I'm hoping that Desmos agrees with me. And if we look at this picture here, let's see, it has a y-intercept at 0, 1/2. It has an x-intercept at 2, 0. It has asymptotes of the right shape. I really think we have a winner. Okay, so that's the end. I want to draw another cloud around the order that you do things here. We didn't do a sample with an oblique asymptote, but you're going to do the very same things. There won't be a horizontal asymptote. There will be a vertical asymptote. X-intercepts, y-intercepts, the idea that makes an oblique asymptote of the degree of the numerator being 1 greater than the degree of the denominator. And then you're going to be solving for some factor of a, such as what we have here. Okay? That's the end.